Uh, what's going on, guys? Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. Shit got all wild, and it's unfortunate. Oh, oops.
What's going on, guys? Sorry. Okay, sorry about
Crap.
that. I hit the wrong button. Shit got.
There we go. All right, I'm a little bit having issues tonight on a technical level, so don't mind me on that front. I apologize. Anyway, okay, so yeah. All right. Well, let me just make sure. I wanted to do what I needed to do. I had to go to the bathroom before I started. That's why I put up the timer. I'm like, crap. Okay, cool. So, why don't we just why don't we just kind of do a quick start over here, right? A quick little start over, so I can cut it down later on without the 9.5 minute lead in here. So hold on one moment, and we're gonna get that going. I wasn't gonna do one tonight, and then I thought, you know what, might as well. Might as well see what you guys are up to, see what other kind of trouble I can get myself into, but okay. All right, everyone. Welcome back to Boulder Talk Radio, episode number, I don't know which one this is, number 4, number 5, I think, for the podcast, but of course, today is the 21st of October 2020. It's been an interesting day here on the YouTube sphere. There is a big drama that is happening when it comes to the quartering and H3H3, who decided to put out their version of Content Cap. They call it Content Court, where Ethan Klein looks like the weirdest transgender judge ever and proceeds to rule on Jeremy the Hambling Quarter Pounder's content, because that's some top tier grade A material right there. Boringly reading articles and having piss warm Luke takes because you can't be asked to sober up enough to figure out what the hell's going on in reality, but you still make enough money to buy a plane, because god damn it if those grifts aren't gonna buy you a goddamn plane. I swear to God, folks, I'm in the wrong goddamn business. That's how it is. Yes, I agree, Garrick. We do need iDubbbz back to roast the quartering. That would be pretty fucking funny, actually. I say this with contempt because I've met the quartering. Fuck that guy. He's a piece of shit. So that's my comment on that stuff. So I figure what we'll do is we'll start off just with the calls. Again, the link is in the video description. At least it should be. I don't know if it is or isn't at this point. You guys have to tell me. Let's see here. It is in there. Okay, cool. For StreamYard is acting up on me. That's why everything got kind of messed up. So that's okay. All right. Let's jump right into the first one. Yo, what's going on, Hondo? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, dude, a lot of the shit's been kicking off with Bake, man. Have you been keeping up with it?
Today I went and I did therapy. I went and did float therapy. So I kind of was busy today. That's a sensory deprivation chamber.
I heard that was actually really cool.
It's amazing.
Like, did you start hallucinating though?
No, not this time. Not this time. You don't hallucinate in there. And I didn't hallucinate last time, most of the times either. What happens is you just kind of go into this oh shit. Okay. I'll be right back. Apparently my cat is freaking out. I need to go pull him in the room. Give me 2 seconds. Just tell everyone your name, what you do, and I'll be back in a sec.
All right, I'll hold the show. Okay, chat. We're gonna start off. I want to talk to you about the USS Liberty. Maybe a little bit of Ruby Ridge. We're gonna talk about Waco. Let's see what else can get Matt banned. What other topics? Let's see. Pizzagate. Yes, let's do Pizzagate again. I'm fucking with that.
I heard Pizzagate. That's right, folks. Pizzagate is the word of the day, brought to you by Epstein's Island, Little St. James, the #1 destination in the Caribbean if you want to rape children. Also, Comic Ping Pong Pizzeria, where, hey, if you ain't Podesta, you probably aren't a pedophile. Anyway.
I was just fucking around, dude.
I know I put you on the spot. I apologize for that one. Literally though, like my cat has this thing where he's an older cat and he likes drinking out of the tub.
That's funny.
And so even though we live in the Northwest and it was pouring down rain earlier and there's a ton of water outside and he's got a bowl of water, Mr. Highness, Mr. Diva you know, like followed me into the bathroom, wanted me to turn the water on. Okay, fine. So then I turn the water on and then I'm like, okay, you're good here. And then he's like, no, now I want to come hang out in your room. And he's circling my chair like a shark, trying to come up and lay down on my lap, which is normally fine. But, you know, he purrs loudly so you could hear him. And I'm good with that right now. He can go lay down. I have a bunch of dirty clothes over there if you go lay down on, buddy. There you go. Okay.
Awesome. So I have updates about Baked.
Yes, I haven't really been following that much. I do know that they are currently on their way to Kentucky, I think. That's what I was just told.
Yeah, they're passing through Memphis, I believe. Anyways, I have a link in the private chat if you want to click on that. If you want to see it, it's only like, I think, a minute long. But fucking Baked, dude, he crashes a funeral memorial party.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about this. I was told, I read that.
Got his ass kicked.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, let me download this. Is the whole clip just a minute long?
Yeah, the whole clip is a minute long.
Okay. Let's see. Remind me later. I'm trying to download it right now, and I'll upload it to the stream, and we can watch it. That's Jesus. I did hear that he did try to crash a funeral. I don't know why. I don't know what world you live in.
He's a fucking idiot. He did it by accident. He walks into a bar, right? And I don't know how their COVID regulations are, how they managed to pull it off over there, but you know, they're in a fucking bar. Anyways, he's just dicking around, and he picks up that there's a funeral, right? He understands that's the case, but him being on coke, which I genuinely believe he is on, plus his autism, decides to start fucking with the friends and family of the deceased, and eventually the sister of the dead man, with like a couple of black dudes, fucking start pressing Bake. They like start cussing at him. They slap the camera out of his hand, tell him to fuck off and that he can't be filming in here and talking all this shit. And he just ditches it. He just fucking runs because he understands, because he's getting paranoid, man. His reflexes are getting fast. This is like the third time that he's just booked it the minute someone starts talking shit to him, because the fucking public, you know, you piss everybody off, eventually someone's gonna, you know, punch you, right? And he's afraid.
Yeah, so I have it uploaded. Let's take a look.
I love JJ.
Yeah, everybody did apparently.
Where is he?
I don't know. He's in heaven.
Well, I would hope he's in heaven because he was a good Christian man, and you know, we all cared about him. So.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. I heard he died of COVID. Is that true?
I don't think so.
Or was it something else?
I don't know, buddy. What do you think?
I don't know. I heard rumors, but I'm just glad everyone's here.
Let's go, man.
Hey, what's up?
Who you guys with?
Hey.
This is a memorial. We wouldn't be live on Facebook.
Oh,
This
okay.
is
Okay,
a
yeah.
private party.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Yeah. Whoa. My property. Do not touch my property.
My motherfucking brother.
Do not.
Or you'll get knocked the
touch me. It's off. It's off, dude. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
I didn't do it.
You're touching me. You're grabbing my phone and
I
shit.
the fuck will.
Yeah.
And get the fuck out with that shit. Nobody.
Okay, so there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
So that's a real aim, stay back. Stay the fuck back.
Yeah, he was
moment.
about to get the fuck slapped out of him, dude, because he was in Memphis, I think, when that happened. Because I think that's where they are. Ooh, it was bad. It was bad. Anyway, so check it out. Apparently, Blade might have COVID.
I did hear that too.
Yeah, like earlier today, I was watching the stream, right? Because I'm an A-logger this shit kind of hard. And fucking Blade, you can tell he's been, his health has been declining. You know, maybe it's just the exhaustion from a shit lifestyle. You know, he's overweight, he's eating poorly, he's on the road. You know, there's a lot of stress they have to deal with trying to get content and all this shit. And dude, they've been roasting him pretty hard. So maybe it's just that. But he's really been like low energy. Like you can tell something's wrong, right? And all the TTS is telling him to go to a fucking ER and get tested and all this. And, you know, and fucking Baked Alaska, you know what he does? He's like, oh, don't worry, buddy. You just need a protein bar and an energy drink. And he fucking tells him to eat food. And TTS was roasting Baked. They're like, buddy, a fucking shitty fast food Big Macs aren't going to help Blade if he fucking has COVID. He's going to die. He's in that demographic of people who are just overweight. They have shitty genetics. You know, he's fucking middle-aged. He's gonna, if he I feel like if Blade has it, which I believe he does, right?
Yeah.
They're all going to catch it because they're all anti-science. They're fucking anti-maskers. I think it's great karma. Like I think COVID's gonna fucking do what the cops can't. I think COVID is going to stop. Look, man. You gotta just we need to say out loud. We need to say out loud. All right, fucking.
No, I know, man. I mean, these guys are like, I haven't been paying attention to a lot of what's been going on. I've just been catching like text updates from a Discord group that I'm in, and honestly, it's more fun to read about it than it is, I think, to sit there and actually log it. But I mean, if you're going to go to a jail or not jail, if you're going to go to a memorial and you're going to fuck around, like you're going to get your ass handed to you, like 100%. So I have no sympathy on that front. But the fact that he was lying about it, the fact that he was lying about knowing the guy who died, like that is like, you can sit there and just go, yeah, I walked into the wrong bar. My bad. I'll leave, or what's going on, and ask questions. But when you start actively lying about knowing the person, that's shady as hell. It's a shitty tactic.
It is. I have another clip here on the side. It's 2 minutes long. It's just three separate incidences
of Baked being a pedo. That's what you said it is.
Yeah.
Is this like, is any one of these? Is this the one where they go to what is it? Oh my God, is it the one where they go to Comic-Con?
Yeah, he fucking tells some underage chick who's 15 if he can
she was
grab
13.
her
She was 13. She was 13. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like something like that. But to his defense though, like when the dad said she's like 13 or whatever she is, or she's younger, maybe she was older, he did back off, right? Like you got to give him a little bit of credit there, but at the same time, he's, skeevy just walking around and hitting on cosplay chicks.
He walked up to a fucking chick and was like, "Hey, can I grab you by the pussy? Because you're."
Oh, is that what he said? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, because she's dressed as Catwoman. That's right. She's dressed as Catwoman. Yeah.
And then he fucking asked like two
don't remember.
chicks 415 for their phone numbers.
Okay. Yeah, that one I didn't see. That one I didn't see. Okay.
Well, it's in there. And there's another situation that happened this week. I forgot what day it was on, when he's at some, I think a coffee shop. And there's some girl who's obviously underage, who's like 13 or 15 or some shit. And he's asking for her social media, trying to add her, telling her how he's famous and, trying to hit on her, right?
He's famous for all the wrong reasons, but okay.
Oh, no, she was 16. My bad. 16. Yeah. So this fucking guy, he just has a history of hitting on underage women. Like we all seen that famous clip with him and Nick Fuentes, which was a fourth incident that's separate, unrelated to him, right? So that's already like 5 underage girls this guy's hit on. I think it's okay. I think we have the moral high ground, chat, if we all say that maybe Baked Alaska, for the better, catches Corona, and I think Blade is going to do what the cops can't. I think he's going to save all of us.
Maybe. I mean, like I've seen a lot of the pictures of Blade's body being passed around, the holes in his legs.
Oh yeah.
The discoloration, whatever the fuck is growing on his back. Like
they were doing shots out of his wounds, dude.
I'm sorry, say that they were doing shots out of his wounds?
Yeah, you know how he has holes in his leg?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were doing shots out of the hole in his leg.
That's disgusting. It
is disgusting. This is the same guy who everyone is saying now has Corona, and Baked is fucking trying to deny it, just saying, oh, he doesn't have Corona, he just needs a hamburger.
Yeah. All right. Well, the clip is uploaded. Let's give it a watch.
Here, follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, Baked Alaska.
He's famous. Very famous, yeah.
Yeah, so oh my God, you actually are.
Yeah, he's lit.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
He lives in Hollywood, and he's like doing a streamer house really soon with like Sandpepper and everything.
Yeah, I'm looking for a wife, so we're taking auditions.
All these people on your live are adding.
I'm live, yeah.
Yeah, they're all
That's what I'm
blowing
saying.
up like, oh. Okay, good.
Hey, are you single?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well.
She's getting engaged.
You could be single for the reality show. How about that?
Okay.
It pays very well.
Okay.
We got to make Yoba babies. Yes.
Yoba babies.
We want her too.
I'm too young for that.
Okay.
Too young.
I'm too old for that.
She's too old for that.
I'm too young.
No worries. No
She's
worries.
trying to
Okay.
get an education.
You don't have kids yet?
Oh no, I don't want kids yet. I'm
Nope.
too young for kids. Maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future.
Right.
Okay.
She's 12. She's 12, bro.
Nah. You can't get piercings when you're 12. She's 18.
Where does she
She
have
just doesn't want
piercings?
kids
Where does
yet.
she have piercings? Her nose?
Nose, lip, stuff like that.
Oh
You got to
my
be
God.
18 for those.
Have you guys never had sexual relations?
I'm 15. Yeah.
Okay, well then that's good. That's good. But
Yeah. They said grab her by the pussy. Well, she's a cat, so no. I'm saying touch.
No.
That's equivalent, you know. Are you single?
Yeah.
Can I get your number? No?
Got together.
Damn, why not?
Yeah,
She's 13. How old are you?
30.
No, that's a lie. Really? Yes. Come here. Let's go. Really? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. 6/18/04. Damn. Okay.
That clip is funny. Doesn't he follow up by saying like I'm her dad or something? Like that's how he ends that clip. I remember that when it happened. Oh my god. Baked. What are you doing?
Yeah, and that's
What
the
are you
savior
doing?
of the white race, buddy. That's the fucking guy that's gonna save America, and he's gonna get Trump elected through the power of autism.
He really wants those Yoba babies, huh? He wants those Yoba babies. Got to get in on that action. Get that Yoba action. My god. What is it? Damn it. Too bad it's not Yoja or Yobja. I don't know. As I say, year of jailbait, but that there's not a good acronym for that. My god. That's pretty bad. I mean, you know, and that's why I think that's why he was as attracted to Sammy as he was, because I think he was legit attracted to Sammy.
Like for her brain, her just fucking 12-year-old brain.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, look at it. Look at how this kind of goes with these kind of people. Okay, you got JF, who has been busted actively pursuing a potato. Then he met another potato, and he's been trying to impregnate her now for what, like 2 years?
Yeah, but I think he's firing blanks from his just fucking men's genetics.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's great for the taxpayer.
He's a person you don't want to propagate the white race. You're good with him staying as a single, amoeba. You're fine with that, single cell organism. But then you look at Ralph. Ralph is the same thing, 30 years old, right? 30 years old, and or 34, almost 35 now, with knocked up an 18-year-old because he can't find a woman his own age. Because the last time he tried that, she gave us all the details about, the problems with him.
Yeah, and don't forget that fucking Feifei has like severe mental problems too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've seen the stream where they're going over her social media post and her insane fucking ramblings. And
I have seen those. Yeah, I have seen those.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But shit.
It's all. This is the thing. It's like a lot of these guys, they have to go for the younger chick because the younger chick doesn't know any better. Just doesn't know any better. She's like, oh my God, an older guy is showing interest in me. I'm so cool. I'm so cool, you guys. I just got my braces out yesterday, but I'm so cool now. And then, 10 years down the road, she realizes exactly what has happened and just who that she's with. So yeah, this is why you should really, really aim to date around your own age and with someone that has a competent mental capacity.
Hey, you know what you should do? Get
Laugh at
Ashton
them?
Birdie on the stream, dude. Like, not now, but like set up with her because she was.
No, here's the thing. If Ashton wants to call in, I'm okay with that. But like, I think part of what I have to do for this show is like just not seek that shit out. Like, it has to come to me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know you're trying to avoid the insane amount of fucking crazy trolls that just follow people.
Yeah, like there are a number of crazy trolls, and so if she wants to call in, I'm cool with that. Like if somebody I don't know if she's on Twitter, like whatever, that's fine. I would talk to her about Baked, and I'd ask her mostly. I think I don't know much about her. I know she dated Paul Joseph Watson, I think.
Yeah, she dated Paul Joseph Watson, and then she was in a relationship, I think a live-in relationship with Baked Alaska, right? But she was on the kill stream earlier today, and she was trying to talk shit, right? But because Ralph is such a cuck, he doesn't want to like lose that Baked Alaska, potential to have him as a call-on guest, right? Because Baked has like what 3,000 to 4,000 viewers at any given time, right? So Ralph wants that. He doesn't want to piss off Baked, so he wasn't really feeding into Ashton's shit talk. But I feel like because you're neutral and don't give a shit about Baked, you could just bring her on here and have her fucking just shoot off on Baked. Like, I think that'd be amazing content, just to have her just talk all the shit like a fucking angry ex. I think it'd be great.
I'm not against it, to be honest with you, because I have my own questions. Like, I just have my own questions in general because I'm such an outsider to that world. I'm such an outsider to that whole scenario that when I look into it, I'm just like, I really wonder like what the life of an IRL streamer is like, because it feels like it's nothing but putting yourself in situations where you might potentially get your ass handed to you in order for you to make a $3 text to speech super chat, you know? Like, it just doesn't really feel like it's super worth it. But then Baked, it has no shame. So I would assume that probably Ashton probably also has no shame.
Yeah. Ashton also mentioned on the kill stream today, like a few hours ago, that she was accusing Bake of doing pills, right? And I don't, she didn't even follow up on that shit, and Ralph didn't like press her on that. But if you could just get her to open up on that like a little bit, I think we get some content out of that. Seriously, because I feel like she wants to just dump all the shit, all this dirty laundry out there, but she's having a tough time.
Yeah, I guess, man. Again, if somebody wants to tweet her, that's fine with me. I'm not gonna, you know, I've sent links.
Help Matt out, chat.
I've sent links to Baked to invite Baked on because we've emailed before, and I was like, hey, because I wanted to ask him questions about this shit. This is before the RV trip. I had no idea about the RV trip at the time. So sure, we'll have to see that. But I've got a pretty decent lineup of people still waiting to get in, Hondo. So I'll boot you for right now, but we'll definitely talk again later on.
All right, take care, homie.
All right, have a good one, dude. Thank you very much. Yeah, Ashton Birdie, that would be interesting. Sargoy of Kakad here says Baked has no soul. You know, he acts like he has one, but given some of the things that he does, you can kind of question that one. Infallible Fowl here says, dated, Baked, and PJW is all I need to know about someone. Also, she's a regular Killstream caller. Yeah, that's very true. Morning Afternoon Headshot says, Ralph thinks age is measured by view count, so Baked is a wise 2 to 3,000 years old, and that's true, yeah. That's very true. Oh my God. So I did see questions in there about Rudy Giuliani and Borat 2. Yeah, I did hear about that. He says he was tucking in his shirt. We're going to have to wait to see the video. Now, granted, it's going to be highly edited, and it's going to be edited to make him look as bad as humanly possible. But at the same time, I think Sacha Baron Cohen has enough clout with certain people that they're not going to care. You know, so I want to see how that whole thing's going to go. So we'll have to be doing that. Also, Hondo here dropped a $2 super chat. Says, forgot to mention Sammy is now ignoring Bates calls. My God, drama on RV6 Island. All right, let's bring in Tonic the Fox. I know you were here earlier. Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, buddy? Let me give you a big woo. Man, I had a pretty fucking frustrating 4-hour episode trying to promote the Race War 2020. And it's going on in the Juggalo community or whatever. God fucking damn it, man. It's been frustrating shit.
I'm sorry. I just want to hold on. There's race. You are promoting Race War 2020?
No. It's not what you think. God damn it. Okay, first of all, let me go ahead and take my camera off. So it was a fucking thing that we made up with one of the kids in our community who was buying Need for Speed, and then this other fucking kid that was buying Need for Speed, and they were actually going to make a bet. One of them had to leave the YouTube community forever if they lost. Let me crack a cold one.
That seems like a really weird bet to make. Why would you?
Oh my God, man, you have no fucking idea. Literally, you have no goddamn.
Now, hold on. Are these furries or these juggalos?
No, these. I'm on the this is like the fringe of the Juggalo community where it's like this kid Cyrax is literally a mentally handicapped kid who performs crappy music over like Linkin Park every day, like not covers of Linkin Park, like actually the music, and then he just mumbles over it. And for some reason, like Joss and other communities are terribly interested in this kid because he just he puts out cringe literally every fucking day. But I have a kid that specifically interacts with my channel that has literally got this kid to bring his phone upstairs and tell his mom to suck his dick 3 times, 3 fucking times, and like fucking Jesus Christ. So we wanted to, we came up with this idea that we were going to have a race war, a war between these racers.
Yeah.
in 2020.
Oh, I see. So a car race war.
Yeah, we had a whole
Not,
setup. Like
okay.
I set it up. I was like, "So Cyrex, how long have you been a racist?" He's like, "Oh yeah, a long time." And I was like, "So do you come from a family of racists?" He's like, "Oh, definitely." Like fucking the kid. Oh god. But today we were supposed to do promotion for it, and he sits there and he literally burns all the bridges of the people that are trying to help him, that are trying to put on Race War 2020. And I was one of the ones that was trying to fucking really. Oh god damn it. So I had a very frustrating day, man.
That sounds very frustrating and entirely out of my wheelhouse of things.
Oh, you have no idea. Well, I mean, that's what I come here for. You got to think.
Yeah. No, you fill me in on a lot of things that I don't quite know about. And
no, because I have to deal with people like Music Biz Marty, who's had 30 years in the music industry and actually runs Yam Ranch Records and shit like that. You have no idea what any of that is. You have no idea who Cyrex is, shit like that.
No, I don't. Some people in the audience might know who they are. I personally
absolutely
don't.
Fucking not. I guarantee you, maybe one person here, but Jesus Christ, if you actually did tune into this kid, your jaw be fucking gone, man. It wouldn't even drop. It'd just be fucking gone. You'd be like, Jesus Christ, he's fucking right. That little furry faggot's right.
Well, I mean, I'll have to, I guess, maybe one day check it out. Maybe.
No, I'll send you a link or something. Holy shit.
Right.
Play some clips. But Jesus Christ, I really tried as hard as I could. And when you get Music Biz Marty mad, that's when people are getting fucking actually okay, it's being canceled. It's been canceled 2 times now. He's under the point where he has to sign some kind of contract if we're even going to get this going back on.
Okay.
And there's money involved, Matt. There's money involved. I shit you not, people are betting.
Well, I mean, if there's money to be made, I don't see the big problem. If you're going to be able to pull some cash from it, might as well. Ad revenue is all fucking down right now, so you might as well make some cash that way. So explain to me, okay, so you guys are doing this in Need for Speed.
Yeah, apparently it comes out November, I don't know. I'm almost to the point where I'm going to buy the fuck game. I'll just do it. Fucking, it's, oh god, shit. But yeah, it's sometime in November. Apparently it was supposed to happen. And this kid literally went on his own live stream for about 2 hours and just shit talk literally. Oh, hold on, my weeds here. Well, but yeah, literally shit talk everyone for 2 hours. Everybody got pissed off at him. And then I did a 4-hour segment of how he pissed everybody off. We tried to talk to him about that. I'll be right back. 5 seconds.
Okay. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm not going to lie. It's interesting that there's a lot of crazy shit that happens out there. And I like that Tonic comes on and talks about that. I just don't really know where the story's going.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, no, that was my dude. But anyway, yeah. Seriously, I've been trying to get this going for 2 days. I had a fucking hour-long conversation with the guy because I'm not one of the only people that talks to him in the room. I literally had to talk to him. He got pissed off. Then his handler had to fucking talk to him. Then he came back to talk to me. Oh my god, Matt, I could have been doing real shit.
It sounds like that. It also sounds like you purposefully put yourself in this position to be annoyed.
Because I wanted Race War 2020 to happen.
Sure. Okay. And you wanted non-racial war 2020.
There's a lot of people who are keeping up on it. Oh man, it's all over now. It's all fucking kaput.
Well, there's still a lot of 2020 left. So if you're looking to get your race (parentheses car and parentheses war) going on, I need to make that abundantly clear before I get clipped out of context and someone's like, Matt says Race War 2020.
I knew when we made this joke, it was going to be worth it.
All right, wait, are you fucking around, or is that something you're really working on?
No. This is, first of all, this is a real thing that I guarantee we've discussed for 4 straight hours on my fucking channel, because this is a real thing we're trying to set up. It is actually a Need for Speed competition online on I shit you not. The stupid, crappy little juggler community is trying to set this shit up, and this kid keeps yiffing it up every single goddamn time. And
this is what happens when you mess with furries.
No, this had nothing to do. No. I am the only furry in this community. I want to point that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you're the problem.
That's what's so goddamn Brady Bunch about this shit. Everybody's got their own unique shit. Music Biz Marty is, he's been in the music biz 30 years. He got Jasmine Monique. He's trying to fucking put this shit together and calm down, but Cyrus is talking shit on him. Cyrus is fucking main attraction here. Tyler and Y is this kid who fucks with him all the time. Oh my god. Everybody's got their own bullshit.
It sounds like it. I like what John here says. How does the internet make so many of these people? I don't know, man. I don't know. It just happens. I think people just kind of, they kind of just find each other on the internet. And then it just kind of goes tits up.
Yeah, I mean, I being a juggalo, I just found that community, and then I turned out to be like most of my audience is not even juggalos; it's actually gamers and stoners and people who like funny shit.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
yeah, and furries
and furries. Oh, there we go on that one. I don't even know where to go from here. So
no, you're fine, Matt. I'm gonna smoke some of this weed, but
I think
I can try to promote this race that apparently is never going to fucking happen.
Well,
this country
I mean,
will find no resolution in this terrible racist time.
Well, it's hopefully a need for speed will unite people in their common goal of a race war. I guess.
I hope Race War 2020 is supposed to be exciting. It's supposed to be something that the people are excited for. And for some reason, I'm working paw for paw trying to make this fucking work. But it keeps slapping the fucking berries right out of my fucking paw. I don't know.
Perhaps not work with that kid.
That's what we're getting to the point where when
is that kid going to be the draw though? But that's my question. Is that kid going to be the draw? Is he going to be the main attraction?
He was until he started pissing everybody off, Matt.
Well, so what you do? So here's what you do. You build everything around him without him knowing about it. And then you just go, here, show up at this time.
Matt, we're literally doing that.
Well, that's what you, good.
Yeah, we're in some gay ops right now just doing that shit.
All right. Well, you don't get caught with the gay ops? I don't know.
Who knows? That kid's so fucking dense. He won't catch on to anything.
Okay.
but yeah, hopefully we'll get some kind of resolution here. But my God, it was a very frustrating day today of a 4-hour stream of just nothing. And then more nothing as he goes on live stream and shit talks everyone who tried to fucking help him for 2 months straight.
And so then you came over here to kind of shit talk this kid.
Yeah, absolutely not. I came to try to promote this race that will hopefully happen.
Okay. So what you're saying is you want the audience to find Cyrax and badger him into performing a race war.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Exactly. He's supposed to be the resolution that this country needs to get back on track. And he is just not doing that. Well, I'm very disappointed, Matt. I'm very disappointed.
With any luck, he'll get on board and you'll get your race war.
I hope so. I hope so. We'll have him on the show, hopefully, if he'll fucking agree. But right now, he's pissing everybody off.
Well, I don't know. That can happen with people on the internet.
Yes, it can.
So, people get mad. It happens. Maybe I don't know how old this kid is. Maybe like Uber him some weed. Calm him down.
He doesn't do drugs. He's completely straight edge. The Cyrax Nation is that powerful, but right now it is crumbling.
Well, I wish you luck. I have no idea what's going to happen. And I can't really say that I care all that much.
These comments, no, nobody fucking cares. That's the thing. That's the only reason I bring it to anybody's attention, because nobody would have fucking give a shit anyway. Like,
all right,
but
man.
Now you know about it, Matt. It lives in your head.
And I'm gonna treat this like I was sworn to secrecy over the census. As soon as I'm gone, it's out of my head.
Oh no, just watch me come back and bring it up again for some more shit.
The cool thing is I have control over who comes in and who goes.
Oh, come on, man. I haven't said anything that bad.
No, you haven't. But
I'm just trying to promote what I'm doing. I'm trying to do.
And you're trying to promote some weird autistic race war over need for speed.
Yes.
So, I guess everyone needs life goals. So it keeps you out of trouble. It keeps you on the straight and narrow to try to wrangle this autistic YouTuber to come on and race
He's
war.
Not even autistic. Hey, we don't know what he is. The story behind this kid is stuff of legend. I shit you not.
All right, okay, we'll keep that in mind. Stuff of legend. All right.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for letting me on your show to talk about this pointless bullshit that happens in the machinations of my life as a fucking just idiot on the internet doing what I do. If you want to tune into my channel, I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, smoking some weed, and talking some bullshit. But other than that, we're not going to be talking about this bullshit anymore. I'm done with this for today. Fuck this. It's been like better half 6 hours. So
okay. Well, go smoke some weed and play some video games.
I will. All
right.
Yeah. Have a good one. Good night, everybody.
Have a good one, dude. I like what Fourth here has to say. This guy belongs in a Harmony Korine film. I don't disagree on that one. All right. Let's see if what I can see here is like maybe a drunk Canadian. He might be asleep. Futternut. Oh my God, he's asleep. He passed out. Are you guys seeing this? Look at him. Hold on, I'm making a full screen. Look at him. He's gone. He is just out cold. Sarkoy says he's dead. I think you can kind of hear me in the background. Keep it on him. Butternut. Butternut. Come on, Butternut. Wake up, buddy. Do you want some floaties? All right, we'll leave him in, but we'll minimize the window. Okay. Let's go to the next one here. Hey, what's going on, Stone Mexican guy? How you doing, man?
Hello, Incel King. How are you?
I'm fine. I prefer to not be called the Incel King.
Well, it's too bad. It's not a title you choose. It chooses you.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I have grown my neck beard in honor of you. Me and my son have been collecting rocks down by the lake. We are doing it, man. I am going to. An incel wouldn't
have a son. An incel.
Well, he's not my son. He's my girlfriend's son. Okay, he might have a bit of melanin in him, but I still love him like he's mine. Because his dad went to go buy a pack of Newports and he never returned. So I took up the mantle. I was inspired by you and Sargon to be the stepfather I knew I could always be.
See, there's the difference there. I have biological children. Sargon, on the other hand.
Matt, it's okay. Listen, you don't have to play the role anymore. We understand. It's cool. The water beads off the head. You don't have to.
Okay.
You don't have to be myself and Irene yourself. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Matt.
Jesus Christ. I disavow everything you're saying here.
It's okay.
Other than the mild light racism.
It wasn't. It's not racism. It's sarcasm. Okay, and it's okay. I'm not white. I can't be racist.
Yes. Garrick here asks, doesn't Sargon have kids? Yeah. He's got.
Huh.
There we go. All right. Oh my! I can't even get it off the screen now. Stupid StreamYards has been acting up all damn day.
Is it now?
Yeah, I can't get Garrick. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Oh, you should have left him. His little napping face is adorable. He looks like Baked Alaska.
Futter's still asleep. Yeah, we're just gonna leave him in here until he wakes up. Yeah. So.
Duerma bien, niño chiquito. Duerma bien. Okay. Just a couple of things I'm going to ramble off now that I already did my spiel for a little bit.
Okay.
Hopefully not get you demonetized because I'm sick of your 15 ads every time I try to replay this on YouTube.
Hey, there's no 15 fucking ads, eat a dick. I've been taking care of that.
Okay, well, the last time I clicked in, it was like 15 ads. But then later in the day when I tried to restart it, it went away. So yes, you have been taking care of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this whole Baked Alaska thing. How long until he either gets shot or arrested? I'm trying to get a pool going on this.
Well, if they stick to predominantly white neighborhoods, I don't think he'll get shot. Arrested, maybe.
No, if anything, I think he'll get shot more in a white neighborhood if it's one of the Second Amendment places where these guys are just itching to shoot somebody.
No, but you see, the thing is, all they have to do is just go Trump 2020 and it calms them down. That's it. But if you go,
that's true.
If they go to a predominantly urban environment and they play, and then they keep getting keemed, which he keeps increasing the media price. I think it's at $15 now. But
well, you know what? He's getting that bag. I can't hate on the money factor.
He's making the money, but like he maced a guy the other day, and then ended up getting into a fight with 3 women who he needed dope to go and fight those women because he wouldn't do it himself. And Dope just woke up and ran out there and started.
Oh yeah, that's what made me laugh really hard. They're blasting the N-word out of a freaking speaker, right? These 3 lesbians get offended and attack him, and he sends an N-word to go fight his battle. What the hell?
Yes, he sent an African American male to go and fight his battle for him. That is true. He did. He did. And yeah,
it's like, It's like, black guy, I choose you. And like, somebody needs to edit that with the Pokemon song and the little ding 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 ding. Like, Baked Alaska sends out black guy. Like, I don't know. If I knew how to edit, I would do it. I would be all about that, but I don't, so I won't.
All right. Well, hey man, I got almost a full room in here right now, so I'm gonna move on real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
All hail the Boulder King. Incels rise up. Chat, remember to bully all the women off the street. We hate women.
Okay, there we go. And thank you very much, Stone Mexican guy. Speaking of bullying women, Lunar, you were feeling pretty bad about your comments last night.
Well, I didn't mean to insult the woman. I was just begging to stay with her. Because she liked to talk a lot. That's basically what.
Yeah.
I maybe I did sound insulting. I'm sorry if it came out that way.
Well, I don't know if she's here tonight. I highly doubt it.
But hey, whatever. But yeah, about Baked Alaska, I thought him sending out his little black manservant kind of reminded me of the African theater in World War I, where the Germans and the British both sent basically these African tribal people to fight most of the battles for them.
Well, yeah, I don't think he did it because Dope is black. I think Dope is the one who doesn't care. You know, Dope does, if you watch his stuff, Dope doesn't care about like the shit that he gets into. You know, he's fine with getting into the fights. He's fine with going for that kind of content. The other guys, it feels like they have more to lose. So they're not going to be the ones to actually jump into it. But Dope has got the smaller sub count, and he, I think, feels like he is the the one who's got to kind of create the content. And he, to be fair, on this trip, he has been creating the content.
He's just creating the content so he could get out of his indentured servitude, right?
No. Jesus, what is up with like the shit tonight, you guys? My God. No, he is a player in this game, and this is what he's doing. I find it funny that Baked needed him to go fight the battle for him, though. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, Baked is just a real pussy. That's like, it's in the fact that he I know he claims he's a Christian and all, but I mean, no Christian I would know would just use mentally ill people to make money. That's just very unchristian, in my opinion.
Well, he's not a very good Christian. I think that's
he's one of those fake evangelical types. That's just my
yeah. Well, it's like it's something like that clip we saw. He's like, oh, I wanna have like Yoba babies. I wanna have a family. These guys are gonna all get to a point where they just want to have a family because they've realized they've burned every other opportunity that they've got.
Yeah, and Jay makes a good point in the live chat. It's a grift. He isn't religious. You might be right about that.
Well, to be fair, like anytime someone like uses religion as a shield in any one of these situations, I'm like, you guys are clearly a fake Christian. You guys are clearly not a real Christian. Like in my belief, my growing up when I was going to church, we were never taught to act that way. Although to be fair, a lot of times with religion, you end up finding those kind of people are more prevalent than not.
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's that way nowadays. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about that besides just looking at all those streams. It's nauseating, and it feels like, as Friedrich Nietzsche put, when you stare into the abyss stares back at you.
That is sadly true. So, and that's kind of why, it's like talking about this stuff feels like staring into the abyss. Because I actually today thought about like, I could do an IRL. Like, I literally thought about like, could I connect my Streamlabs to text to speech while I do Boulder Talk Radio? Like, I was bored today. I'm like, can I make that happen? And then I'm like, no, that sounds really dumb. Me sitting in my room with a Bluetooth speaker going like, having people say weird shit. They can call in. Fuck it. Yeah, like that's how I see it. It's just so stupid. It's so stupid to do. But it gets you thinking about like what people are interested in, because as a content creator, you always have to be paying attention to that. You always have to be looking to see what other people are doing that's getting attention, because at the end of the day, the name of the game is getting attention. And I did see a comment earlier from Fourth talking about how, like, oh, getting someone like Ashton Birdie on here would bring a lot of viewers in, which would be ultimately a good thing. But I don't know necessarily if those viewers are necessarily the best kind of viewer. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, it's just being an IRL streamer, you really have to have no sense of embarrassment, I've noticed.
Yeah, I actually do have that. I can't do it. Like, I couldn't do it like that. So I would.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I would just get too embarrassed too quick.
Oh yeah, same here. I'm too insecure about that stuff. But the funniest thing is that the fact that it was the earlier streams that he was doing when he was in the the ghetto, right? And and they take this black guy named Deacon along with them, and and I don't think we should go to the bad part with when the N word is just spouting out in the speakers, and Chagget just goes, "Oh yeah, we can just go over there."
Wait, did Chagget come back?
Oh, you didn't see that where him and Chagget go to the ghetto?
Oh, was that before he left? No, I wasn't.
That was before the
Oh, okay. No, I didn't see that at all. So I didn't know.
But yeah, that's the point being is it's just being an RL streamer. It's probably it's a good way to have a bad thing on your job application.
Yeah. Well, Hondo here, $2 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. He says IRL stream while you work Uber Eats. Like, I've thought about that. I just don't want anyone's address to get doxxed, So
that's fair. As long as you don't have a Bluetooth speaker spouting the N word, I guess you should be good.
The only time that would, I do have a Bluetooth speaker in my car that I use because mine.
Oh well, then you're fucked, Matt.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, no, that would absolutely happen. It would just be one of those things where it'd be like rolling up to McDonald's, like, "Hi, I'm here for, like, I'm an Uber driver. Oh, what's the code?" And then it would just be like, Keem. That would be a thing. But no, yeah. I don't need to do that. I don't feel the desire to do that. I like Boulder Talk's one thing. It says, like, we hang out, we chat, with all that shit. That's fine. Taking that shit out into the real world, it just is not what I'm into. Like, and I wouldn't mind, like, I like doing Wheelman and doing that kind of stuff where I just like walk around and, check out stores and shit. That's fun. And I do watch a lot of content that's like that because it's just kind of comfy. It's not like confrontational. IRL streaming, you have to be confrontational.
Yeah. Before I head out, apparently our fellow sleepy Canuck here has a crack pipe.
Does he?
Someone in the chat mentioned it.
I don't see a crack pipe anywhere.
I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I see some beers. I see 5 empty cans. I don't know if those are from tonight or not. I would assume to an extent, maybe. Let's see here. G Million, $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. F the quartering. Oh yeah, there's been that going on right now too with the quartering versus the quartering versus H3H3, because the H3H3 did what they called a content court. It's a really shitty iDubbbz thing, because the thing is, Ethan Klein is funny sometimes, but when he tries too hard, it's just terrible. And so they did a 2-hour video on the quartering. I haven't watched it yet, and I don't know if I'm going to, but I just, it just sounds stupid. It just sounds ridiculous. Like, Ethan there, like, no facial hair, looking like a human penis, wearing a judge's wig with a robe and gavel, and trying to rate the quartering's content. It just seems like it's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's like he wasn't really that funny to begin with. That's just my opinion. But remember, this is probably the last thing before I head out. The game Payday 2?
Yes.
They had this DLC. It was an HVH3 DLC. I'm not sure if you
Oh
guys
yeah, it was
remember
like $5, wasn't it?
and their whole excuse was, "It'll help pay for my stuff." Like, okay, you live in the Beverly Hills. I think you're fine, Bucko. So, and people are making fun of the DLC because of that.
Yeah, it's I remember there being some controversy around it too. I don't know everything about it, but I heard something, and then it kind of went away as everything else tends to.
Yeah, that's the chat are bringing up the other obvious things about Ethan Klein, but
oh yeah, yeah. No, that's true. But all right, man, I'm gonna let you go. I got more people to get to.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call.
All right, man, I'll see you later. Have a good one. Peace out. All right. Let's see. Still nothing. He's still passed out. My goodness. Let's go to Futter Watch. It's Futter Watch. We are at 50 minutes roughly of this stream right now, and he is still passed out. We will keep checking in on Futter throughout the remainder of the program. That will be for about another hour, and we'll be keeping an eye on him. So maybe he will wake up and join us with everything. Let's see here. Garrick here asks the question, is quartering a grifter? 100%. 100%. So keep an eye on, he's not, I don't know anything about this guy. I don't know anything about him. I don't have a name. I don't have anything. Call the police. He's overdosing. Well, I don't see a crack pipe. Here, I'll even remove the banner. Do you see a crack pipe? I don't see a Hunter Biden crack pipe. I don't see it. I see beer. I see Pabst Blue Ribbon, because he is clearly not a man of taste. So I don't know. We're gonna have to come back to that one. Futter Watch. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's go. John, how's it going, man?
Hey, how you doing, Matt?
Apparently, according to Coffee here, Boulder Talk Radio has a kill count now.
Jeez.
Boulder Talk has a kill count. I can't do anything. We're talking loudly, and he's still not waking up. He is passed out.
Oh yeah, he's out. I've had people. I was in the Navy. We've had people fall asleep standing. Just when you're pushing a lot of watch hours and doing stuff, they'll fall asleep standing. It's amazing.
I do like this. Voodoo here says you talked him to sleep. Matt probably did. That's okay. I've had talks with Futter after the show is over, and usually he's pretty drunk around that time, and the conversations are kind of interesting. So
yeah, he's fine. He's breathing. So that's all that matters.
Euros, I am not Hillary Clinton. I did not kill Seth Rich. Okay. You can stop making those claims.
I guess the amazing thing today beyond Rudy Giuliani was the fact that they put themselves in that position. You know what I mean? That's what blows my mind. How can you not know a setup when you should be able to sense it out by now? I mean, what was that guy that did all the setups with Republicans?
Oh, James O'Keefe.
Last year. I think it was the year before. I don't think it was Borat. It was the other guy, Conan or.
What was the setup?
The one where they had Republicans and they had a gun, and they were trying to make the gun into a child toy or child educational toy.
Oh, right. That was Sacha Baron Cohen. That was it was America or whatever the hell the name of the show was.
Yeah. I mean, it's just my disbelief that can't they figure that out? That you're 80 years old. No hot chick's gonna chase you unless you're a billionaire. And that's about it. It's just funny.
Well, I think really it's kind of like there are women out there that are attracted to power.
Oh,
and there are men out there that are attracted to power. And if look, you can think about Giuliani as much, the guy looks like a human like just
He looks like a
idiot.
human vampire. That's what
Yeah,
he
he
looks like.
does. Yeah.
He does.
And so you look at something like that and you go, okay, Giuliani might be, this girl might have been like, like, oh my God, you were the mayor of New York City. The president. She played herself up as a conservative reporter. You did all of these things. Like, I just find that to be powerful and that is
Just
sexy.
to stroke the ego. Huh?
Yeah, and she just wants to like knock that off her bucket list, sort of thing, right? That could be a factor. And then Giuliani's like, oh, I mean, I married my cousin. Might as well. So he's like, then they come in and go, she's 15, she's 15, she's 15. And then he called the police though. So that was like his one saving grace is that he called the cops. But I still think like him, instead of him going like, yeah, it was a setup, it was dumb, nothing happened. If he goes out and he goes on this massive like defense campaign, then it's like clearly he's trying to cover up something, and that's going to make it only look even worse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you notice it, Rudy's not been in Fox News for a couple months now. So somehow that stuff got out. Someone found out about it ahead of time, I think. But no, it's probably just a coincidence.
Yeah, but, it probably is. I don't know. I just work here.
Yeah. But when you tuck it in a shirt, it's not that far away from your junk, When you tuck in the shirt, it's just right there.
I took out the microphone and then I had to retuck in my pants. Like usually the microphone would go in your back pocket or it would clip on your back belt. There'd be no reason to like readjust your shirt.
Yeah.
So, because I like that's just how it is. But I think I'm looking forward to seeing it tomorrow night. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. So, but all right, man. Hey, I got about an hour left, and I still got a bunch of people to get through. So, thanks for coming on in, John. And we'll talk again soon. All right, thanks a lot, buddy. Have a good one, man. All right, real quick, we're gonna bring in Colonel J. I've seen him come and go, so I think he's having some tough connection issues. Hey, what's up, man?
Matt, I can't hear you, man. Something's wrong with StreamYard on Brave on mobile.
It's having
sometimes the audio just cuts out.
Yeah, it's having a bit of
just hang up on me. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong.
All right, come back. Well, let me know. Message me when you get it all sorted out. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Animancer, what's up, man?
Hey, man. What's up? How's your night going?
You know what? It's chilling. I wasn't doing much. I wasn't going to do a stream tonight. And then I was like laying in bed playing fucking Call of Duty and going, I might as well do something.
I kind of just want to take in like what's happening right now for a moment because you've started clipping these out. In fact, you clipped one out. I thought that was a pretty fucking good clip. I was in that one, and we talked about AOC and all that fucking shit. But if you end up clipping anything out of this episode, there's just going to be out of context because no one in the fucking video is going to get why unless they see this actual fucking stream. They're just going to see a sleeping dude, and they're going to be like, "What the fuck is that?" And like, why is there a random sleeping dude on the video just nowhere at all? And you know that, like, I don't know. People are going to make some type of joke about that, inevitably.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything really clip-worthy out of this episode so far. I just wanted to, like, I liked the conversation about last night because I knew that it would trigger some people. And, and then it would also, like, make a lot of people unsubscribe from the channel, which is something I'm actively trying to do.
Okay.
I am. Strategy. It's I know, right? It's go backwards to go forwards. How does that work? Only in YouTube world will that work. Trust me. But I know what I'm doing. And so it's kind of funny in general because I just want to clip those things out. And then I still got more, like, even I got some like more views on one of those videos than the stream from yesterday. And then I got like more comments than the stream. But then again, the stream's like over 2 hours long. So it's kind of funny.
I mean, a lot of people get intimidated when they see streams that fucking long. That's why I always cut up my shit into segments. A lot of people, if they do long podcasts, they put up the long podcast somewhere else and just put the fucking clips.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't really care. It's like, I understand that's a process. What it really is though, is like having the longer streams and like having the actually get a decent amount of watch time per that actually raises up the profile of the whole channel. So it's kind of like, and that's really where it's at. It's kind of slowly pulling it out of like the bottom of like the shit algorithm river. And you're just slowly cranking it up just to get it above water a little bit to see if it can actually recover, which, to be honest, I have no idea if it ever will. And it might just be a futile exercise Might just be something stupid for me to do. But at the meantime, it's like fuck it. I could be asleep or playing video games or something, but I might as well talk to people.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. I mean, if people aren't gonna fucking watch your content anyway, then they might as well not be subscribed.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I mean, at the end of the day, like it's true. But I did want to bring one thing up that a bunch of people have been talking about. I'm pretty sure this is legit. I've seen it from a lot of sources at this point. Jared Leto is going to be back as the Joker in Zack Snyder's Justice League. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's actually really cool, man. I liked Jared Leto quite a bit. And I really want to see what they're going to do with his character. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. If it's going to be a cameo appearance, if it's going to be something that's going to somehow tie into Suicide Squad, or maybe the Suicide Squad, because they kind of take place in the same universe. It's going to be fascinating to see what he does with it, because we know that that they're allowing this now, the Snyder Cut, to be bigger and crazier.
Yeah, every time I hear about it, it's like they're introducing more shit. Like, I thought this was just going to be like, maybe some new fucking footage, but they seem to be introducing a lot of fucking factors. Like, they genuinely seem to, even though they say it's not fucking canon, I think we all know that it'll be canon if it's successful. Like, if this ends up being something that's really popular, then yes, this will be the new slate that the DCEU follows in the future. And honestly, I mean, the MCU needs competition. I don't think anybody should be rooting for DC to fail. Whether you like Marvel Comics or DC Comics, you should want these both to be successful, because that'll mean that the other fucking company will have to put in more effort to their movies. And then we'll get better MCU movies, not fucking just stale sequels, which sometimes the MCU puts out a fucking stale movie that no one asked for.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, the thing is with the DCEU, like, they don't quite know what the hell they want to do.
And they haven't for a very long time.
Yeah, and even with Warner Media and AT&T now kind of putting more emphasis on it, they are still trying to now look at every universe that they have open, and they're trying to find a way to connect all of them together, which I think is dumb. I think it's too much.
Oh yeah, I think the CW shows are not worth affiliating
because
yourself with.
according to Warner Brothers, that's Earth 1, like that's Earth like Prime, right?
Oh my god.
And the Snyderverse is like Earth 2.
What?
Yeah, or Earth Prime is the CW show, and then the Snyderverse is Earth 2 or
the
whatever.
CW verse. I know that they had Ezra Miller show up in one of those fucking crossovers, but the CW verse, like, it's not terrible for what it is, but it's not good, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not worth investing any time. And let's be honest, like, the Snyderverse is not that fucking great either. But, I mean, it has a lot more potential, and they should just be focusing on making that one universe good. If they can't even get the one cinematic universe good, then why are they going to try and bring them all together? Maybe you can think about that shit in the long term when you actually have this shit straightened out. I mean, whatever. The people who like the CW shows are already going to like them, but I think that most people agree DC movies are still shitty. Even big fans like me. Like, I want to see better DC movies.
Yeah, me too. But I'm also all in on the Snyderverse. So apparently, for that whole situation involving Borat and the Rudy Giuliani bit, which we were talking about a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if I can get the image up here. There we go. Oh god damn! I hate how Twitter puts that large thing at the end of it, like
oh yeah, the JPEG large. Yeah, it makes
it
impossible to save any images and shit.
It's annoying as hell. You just have to go and remove the large. But apparently that scene with Rudy Giuliani did kind of make its way out, or at least certain screenshots. I'm just trying to get my browser to work here so I can change it, but it's god, I'm having just computer issues today. But it looks like there's going to be it looks pretty convincing in regards to all that. So, oh my fucking god. I need to get a new hard drive. It's like 5 years old, and so it's starting to show its age.
Oh yeah, once that thing starts to shit the bed, yeah, that you really should try and replace that soon. Someone in the chat says, "Fuck me, the DC Snyderverse is amazing." Look, I didn't say fuck the DCEU. I said that what it is right now is kind of fucking shameful, because not even DC believes in it. Like, they don't even give a shit about their own fucking universe. Like, they try and reboot every single fucking it's been pretty much every single movie since Man of Steel. They've been trying to course correct and go with a different fucking direction. Or let's be honest, Batman v Superman. After that point, when it came to Justice League, they're like, okay, we're gonna shift tones. And then they tried to do Shazam, and they tried to go even more fucking lighthearted. Like, they haven't known what they wanted to do for a very, very long time. They've made a lot of fucking twists and turns. They should just take something and stick with it.
Well, I mean, there's, you know, even elements of the MCU have shifted, you know, certain things have changed. All right, here we go. I finally got up here. So this is the image of Rudy Giuliani in bed with Borat's daughter from the movie.
What?
Yeah. So this is him after she removed his microphone, which, looking at the other image, and I don't even want to try to download. Okay. So it appears that they're sitting in some chairs, and then they go over to the bed and they sit him down, and he's directly in front of the mirror, which is where they're shooting the reflection off of. And then you can totally see that his ear is on the right-hand side. So it's over his shoulder. And so she is, well, this is in the image I'm looking at. So in the one that you guys are seeing, you know, this is like across the bed. I mean, flat out, like that's not him tucking his stuff back in. That looks really, really bad. So we're gonna have to wait and see.
I've never been more fucking flaccid in my life, if I'm being entirely honest.
Well, yeah, that's okay. That makes a lot of sense. So, you know, it's Hondo. That is real. Yeah, that is real. That is absolutely a scene from the movie.
He looks like Danny DeVito. He fucking does.
He does. Yeah, he really does. So we're gonna have to wait and see like how the whole thing plays out. Giuliani is trying at this point to kind of downplay everything. He's very much trying to downplay it all. Like, no, it's not what you think it is. I called the authorities.
He's a fucking conservative.
Well, I mean, no, he did, because he did call the cops and report it, but I think he called the cops to report it not because he was trying to be a good boy, but because he was trying to establish a line of defense.
Yeah, that's more likely. That does make more sense, honestly.
That to me seems more about what he's up to than anything else, which is why I just can't help but laugh my fucking ass off. So I'm like, all right, good. You know, I mean, it's pretty fucking funny in my opinion. Hey, what's going on, Phantom Organization? How you doing, man? So,
all right, man. I'll let you move on to the next caller.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming on in. I know tonight's kind of a low key chill night, so it's nothing really going on.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about the whole Jared Leto thing real fast. We seem to both agree because honestly, like I thought we would have some type of disagreement here, but most people, I feel like it's kind of the uncommon opinion to be like, yeah, I want to see what he actually does when he gets a chance to, you know, shine, because a lot of his content was cut out of fucking Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah. Well, and I want to see, like, David Ayer, the director, has been really touting his cut for a while now on Twitter.
Yeah,
and
the Ayer cut.
The Ayer cut. And so I think now with Snyder Cut coming into existence, and they are shooting it right now, whatever additional photography they're doing it right now. The DP has actually been posting about it on Instagram. So,
all right.
So a lot going on with that right now. And now with Jared Leto coming back in and everything else, it's like, holy shit. Does that mean Margot Robbie's going to come in as a thing? Because from what I understand, this whole story with Leto is going to be talking about the Joker, Robin's death. What pushed Batman? Yeah. So I think it's going to be a flashback to what pushed Batman to being as crazy as he was in BVS. So we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Well, good night, man.
All right, man. Well, thanks a lot for coming on in, man. Have yourself a good one.
Take it easy.
All right. Let's see. All right. Big Daddy Garrett, what's going on, dude?
What up, man? How's it going?
Chilling. Just kind of going through the calls. Got a little bit left tonight for the end of the show. So what's on your mind?
Nothing much. Just watched the quartering video when I was at work, and he just doesn't get it, man. Like, I understand that you shouldn't talk about someone's family, you know, on YouTube when they're trying to keep their family offline, you know, but every time someone talks about him, he just makes a video about it, and sometimes two 2 videos about it, and it's just so fucking annoying.
No, okay, so just real quick, what you're talking about is the Quartering made a response video to H3's video, right?
Yeah, the one today.
Okay, because I haven't seen H3's video yet, and I don't think I'm
Okay,
going
yeah.
to because it just looks stupid, and I cannot stomach the Quartering. I just cannot do it. So I just don't
Yeah.
watch his content.
He apparently H3 mentioned his wife a couple times in that video.
Oh,
His 2-hour
okay,
video.
yeah. That's I mean, his wife, she stays out of it, dude. You know, like.
Right,
I don't know.
and-
I feel like that kind of I feel
right.
like that kind of craps off limits. Like people who don't, you know, like I purposefully have not posted any images of my children in a long time because I just don't want them to be, you know, like exploited or subjected to shit.
Right. And I understand that, you know, because people want, you know, when you're on YouTube, you just want to keep certain people out of it. But he just keeps making videos about every little thing that's happening to him. It just reminds me how DSP went a couple of years ago, and he's just gonna.
Well, the thing is, if you can play the
fade from
victim on
existence
YouTube,
at this point.
well, that's what it is. If you can play the victim, then you can play the victim, right? Like, you know, during my whole controversy, there were people that like were claiming that I was still flagging their videos. I didn't do shit, but they were still going out there saying it. You know, videos were being flagged. That much I know for certain, but I don't know who did it. And people were causing chaos, and then they're coming out there and saying I did it. And so, but then like I didn't say anything about it because like it wouldn't matter, you know. But there are people out there that will come out and they'll have to like defend themselves and they'll have to, you know, spin whatever narrative they can spin and make it a thing. And that's what the Quartering does. The Quartering, he is probably tickled pink that right now during this time of year, he got a video made about him from H3 because H3's got over 6 million subs. So that's going to draw a lot of attention over to the Quartering. The Quartering is going to be able to rally his base and then play the victim and use it to get more ad revenue and more Patreon or Subscribestar dollars. And even right now, we're in a high ad revenue month, or well, we're supposed to be, you know, if you're getting the views, and he's going to get the views, which is going to translate into a lot of money. It's literally a win-win-win for the Quartering, and he'll milk it. Maybe even to the point of threatening a lawsuit against H3 for criticism and harassment because they mentioned his wife, in which case then, if that's what he's going to do, he'll then launch a GoFundMe to raise money for a legal battle chest in order to then file a lawsuit against H3. And because of the shit that H3's done recently by angering a lot of people, but the shit that he said, then a lot of people that were even supportive of H3 a number of years ago when we had the whole FUPA thing, they might then donate to the Quartering as just a way to get back, you know, to fuck with H3 a little bit. So what we're walking into here is a situation where it's going to be a lot of victiming. And it's fucking pathetic on all fronts. Like, take the fucking video and move on with your goddamn day. You know, I didn't do a response when Jim made that video about me. You know, like, whatever, man. Like, people still talk about it and shit. Like, I just moved on. But the Quartering is not the kind of person. The Quartering cannot not talk about it. He has to be involved in the drama. It's the only way that he can sustain himself at this point.
Right. And I just don't understand it. Like, he made a video about, you know, RTU because RTU thought his new the Quartering's new Twitter manager doesn't know what she's doing, so he
doesn't have a Twitter manager. It's literally just him.
Okay, yeah, because it made it seem like he knew someone, then she became the
no,
Twitter manager.
he's been saying that. He's been saying that, but I mean, I think you can.
Oh, okay.
He is such a salty little cunt, and I say that because it's true. You know, he is such a salty little cunt that, you know, he'll do it himself because he won't be able to help himself. That's the thing with Jeremy. He literally.
Giants up.
Futter watch. 22 minutes later, guys. Is he there?
What's up, man?
Oh no.
He's moving. We don't see any crack pipe. Oh.
Nope.
Oh, there we go.
There he goes.
There we go. He's awake. He's awake. At least he's wearing pants and he's not Jeffrey Tubin it.
Probably went to go throw.
All right, we'll give him a second. For those of you guys who have just been tuning in,
Well, if it
Futter
makes
has
you
been blacked out for a while. So
If it makes
anyway,
you feel
go.
better, I'm
go
not wearing
ahead.
pants right now. So
Well, that's. I mean, that's good. So he doesn't know he's being filmed. John here says he probably doesn't at this point. He didn't even realize. He normally has headphones on. He took the headphones off. So I thought he was. I thought he was aware. Anyway, I might. We'll keep him. We'll keep it on until he comes back, and then we'll see what happens. Hopefully, he's wearing pants. He's cooming. He's cooming according to Euros. All right. Well, hey man, I'm gonna move on. Thanks a lot for calling on in, Garrett, and we'll do it again soon.
no
okay,
problem.
Man? All right.
No
Have yourself a good one, man.
good
Thank
night,
you.
And I'll just join you in chat.
All right. Bye. Let's see here. If he doesn't come back in a couple minutes, we'll boot him. All right. So hey, we're coming into the last half hour, Kira. So what's going on, man? Let's rush through it.
All right, man. Shit, we were just watching. I thought it was a dead body. Like, are we watching Stand By Me or something?
No, nothing near as horrible. Well, it's not a horrible movie. It's a good story, but no, he was passed out. I've talked to him before. He as we saw, he likes to drink. So,
all right. Well, fair enough. Some people just get that way, and some people just sort of lose it a little bit, but they can keep some composure. So. Anyways, yes, like you said, let's get right into it. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Jay, who actually wanted me to talk about this movie that he was recommending to me called Hereditary. I won't.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it yet.
Well, I watched it just the other day, and the thing is I won't go into it in too much detail. The only thing that I want to let him know first off is that I got a lot of like different sort of emotions from it. It's real like head fuckery kind of stuff. Like in the moments of like, there's one scene where it feels like Rules of Engagement, another one where it's like Requiem for a Dream, and then another one like Jacob's Ladder. I'm sure maybe you've seen that.
Long time ago, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's just all that kind of stuff. And basically, the thing that he wanted me to just mention it briefly. And when you upload this video, he and I will probably talk about this in the comments. But I will just say that within like the first 20 minutes of the film, it was very spooky. And when I say spooky, like, I mean, like, there's not too many horror films that really sort of like send like a chill up my spine, but this one did that quickly. So, and that's the thing is whenever I watch some films like this, I always get one of those kinds of moments where I'm watching like a TV show or a movie and like I want to finish a character's sentence with the correct thing to say, but eventually that character says something completely different. You ever felt that way before?
Yeah, I can't place anything right now, but I know I felt that way before.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, so two more things very quickly. Matt, did Honda the Razor talk to you about how we can upgrade our status from lackeys to Boulder capos?
No, that was not brought up in conversation with me at all. I don't know. That's what are you guys planning some weird? I don't even know what that would even be at this point. I haven't given it any thought, so
he knows what I'm talking about. It was something stupid that happened earlier. Anyway, all right. Last thing, if I had to recommend something to anybody else, I would recommend watching The Perfect Host, which stars David Hyde Pierce. And if you don't know who that is,
no, I know who David Hyde Pierce is, but
yeah, that's Fraser Crane's brother.
Yeah, Nigel.
Yeah, Nigel from Frasier, obviously.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's all.
Also, the voice of Abe in the first Hellboy movie.
Yeah,
Abe Sapien. Yeah, true. So he was the voice of Abe Sapien. So.
Yeah, he's a good actor, I think, and that's and it's a good film. I mean, I think anybody should check it out if that are like interested in, horror thriller kind of films.
All right.
So anyways, that's it, man. You can let me go.
All right, dude. Thanks a lot. We'll talk again soon.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Have a good one. Okay. Real quick, we're just gonna kind of jump in. We'll kind of race through. I know Chile Jarbo, you've been waiting a while. Hello? You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can, yeah. What's going on, man?
Nothing. I just wanted to call in real quick. Just wanted to say hi. And yeah.
All right.
I've been watching you for like 5-6 years.
I'm very sorry. I feel like you probably wasted a lot of time. But
no, not at all. No. Sorry, I'm really nervous.
Nah, there's no reason to be nervous.
I have a couple questions.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
You're like, so are you still friends with like Luis and Lunga?
Lunga and I were never really friends. That's he's a YouTuber named Darth Lunga.
All right.
Lewis is Lewis Lecca, Nerd Report.
Yeah.
It's tough to say. If I had to, we're not as good as friends as we were. At this point, I would say that he's more or less moved on is what I'm saying. So unfortunately, but yeah, he is. I know it sounds like it's like stupid, petty bullshit. But more or less, he chose the side of Andy Signor, who is a known liar and an absolute scumball human being. But it is what it is. Okay. Sorry, we got Futter. We've been watching Futter for a while. Is he? Yeah, dude.
I'm not sure if I'm muted or not.
Nah, dude, you've been asleep.
No, I was making noodles and like doing other shit. I wasn't asleep.
Yes, you were. We were watching you for like fucking 30 minutes, man.
Okay, then you're watching like a blanket.
No, we were watching you blacked out. I brought you in and you were literally just blacked out. And so I just left you up because we went on Futter Watch.
Oh, okay. Well, shit happens. Like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to argue the fucking?
No. I want you to go to bed. Is what I want. We just wanted to make sure you were alive and that you weren't dead. Sorry, Chile. No, you could come back, man. We were just waiting on this thing. So.
All right. I don't know. I made some noodles. I'm sitting here.
Are you drunk? Is that what's going on? I saw the 5 cans of beer to your right. I saw a couple Pabst. I can't tell what that other can is.
Well, let's just describe. What would you describe as drunk?
Whatever you are right now. Because you blacked out waiting to come on the show, and then we left you up for over a half hour, and you were just like, people thought you were dead. They wanted me to call the Mounties because you're Canadian and do a welfare check on you, but I don't know anything about you, so it would just be futile.
The Mounties don't really like me very much.
There was a person here who says that they saw a crack pipe because they thought you looked like Hunter Biden. When you sober up, you just need to go watch the replay.
I thought yeah.
All right, man. Well, hey,
sounds good, man.
All right, go get some noodles and then we'll talk again later. All right.
All right, sounds good.
All right, buddy. Have a good one, man. I'll see ya. He's alive. Press 1 for Futter. Futter's alive, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I know you've been waiting a while. What's going on, Enosh? How you doing, buddy?
Matt Jarbo. I have one question for you.
Oh, I swear to God, if this is another freaking like wrestling thing, I'm just gonna boot you.
No. I was gonna say, why are you threatening to dox me, Jarbo?
I'm not. When did I threaten?
Jarbo, you and I both know that you called me up and you threatened to dox me to the whole entire world if I didn't submit to your demands, and I don't appreciate that one little bit. Why are you threatening to dox me?
Because I want that taco. I want that taco. I want that taco.
This is about the taco.
It's about the taco.
Well, you know, maybe you can't have the taco because the taco is mine. That's my taco.
No.
I bought it. I crossed the border for it. I headed down across the border. I got that taco. It's not worth getting doxxed for. What the heck, Jarbo? Have you learned nothing?
I still want that taco.
Well, you can't have the taco.
I'm going to take that taco.
It's my taco.
It's going to happen.
Oh, really? You think so, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about that, huh?
Let's taco about the taco. Is that what's going on? Okay.
About the taco. Yeah. Let's take a second real quick, Jarbo, and talk about how you want this taco so bad. What spurred this infatuation with the taco?
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
That's generally why I like tacos.
Hunger, huh?
Yeah, hunger.
Yeah.
It does a lot.
So-
I'm a chunky individual. I'm a rotund American.
Yeah.
I get low blood sugar.
You just
Makes
think
me
that's
do
okay?
weird things.
You just think that's okay?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Do you think that somebody like you can just go and eat somebody else's taco?
That sounds kind of sexual in nature. So yes.
Well, I will have you know it's crunchy. So there you go. It's crunchy. How you like that, huh? You still want the taco now? Huh?
The crunchier, the better.
The crunchy, cheesy taco? You want the crunchy, cheesy taco?
Sure, why the hell not? Why not? I'll make a run for the border.
I had to make up something because last couple times I've watched your stream, like somebody's all pissed off at you and yelling and screaming at you about some nonsense, and so I figured I'd just join in. That's what we do when we're over here on this channel, huh?
I know, right? Yeah, it's yell at Matt for an hour. I think I even titled yesterday's video like "Getting Grilled About COVID." You know, like screw it. You know,
I was gonna drop a Trump 2020 there on you and just see how you reacted to that.
At this point, I just probably would laugh about that because I don't know. I'm just waiting. I'm just writing out the next 2 weeks.
Right.
You know, I'm sitting here going like, I don't even want to watch the news. I don't want to fucking watch nothing. I just want to like, you know, I was in bed just playing Call of Duty and I looked at my phone and it's all everything in my whole timeline on Twitter is just like politics. I'm like, I can't even get away from it on Twitter. Oh, it's terrible. But then, of course, now yesterday, everyone called in and we were talking about COVID. So then it was nothing but COVID all night long. And I'm like, oh.
COVID
and then
today,
today I went and I did float therapy, which is basically, so it's just, I love it. It's great. You know, it's just I laid in a jacuzzi. It was a soundproof jacuzzi. With
I've wanted to do that.
You should totally do it, man. It's like 1,200 pounds or 1,200 gallons of water with 1,200 pounds of Epsom salt. And so it's a completely, it's completely dark room, completely sealed room.
Yeah.
I had him play a thunderstorm.
Oh man.
And I just laid in the jacuzzi for 90 minutes. And I just laid there. I didn't talk. I didn't say anything. I couldn't see anything. It was pitch black. It was great. And I just laid there and it was nice. It was just nice.
Did you start seeing stuff?
No, not this time. It's been 1.5 years since I've done it. So when you don't do it for a while, like I've noticed that the first time is really just your body will tell you where you are stressed the hell out, right? Like I'm laying there and it's like my neck, my lower back, my knees, and it's like because I did all the driving for the census, I do all the driving for the food. It's like my body was like, oh no, these are your pressure points where you are currently needing to have the most like muscle relaxation. So that was a little uncomfortable, but I got a buy one get one during the shutdown.
Nice.
So I have another appointment in a couple weeks because it's like $75 a pop, which is
that's
a little
the
pricey.
reason I haven't done it is because it is pretty expensive. Yeah.
But you can find them through Groupon. You can get some decent prices for Groupon, and but it's like flat the fuck out. Like if I can ever make a lot of money, like
and Groupon is like a grandpa discount.
Sure, it's like a first timer sort of. You've heard of Groupon, haven't you?
I know a Groupon.
Okay,
I was making fun of you. I got a Groupon.
I am a frugal individual.
My wallet here.
Yeah, like I am a frugal individual. Like I
Don't
like shopping.
rush me, Sonny. Back in my day, we used to do the YouTube videos. And we outed people and stuff, and they never let us hear the end of it. No, I tell you what, never mind. What was I talking about? There's my Groupon.
No, it's yeah. Well, you can get some good deals on there. Like I actually,
Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
I Groupon a personal trainer a couple years ago.
Of
and that was
course you
nice.
did.
That was nice. Hell yeah, man. I'm like, I'm not going to pay the full price.
Was she hot?
Yeah.
The silence. The silence.
And I'll tell you this though, she kicked my fucking ass, man.
As well as you deserve.
Oh my, it was bad. It was bad. Like, you know, I think after our second session, like the next day, I couldn't walk. It was bow-legged walking. You know, every time I tried to walk, it was all.
You sure she just kicked it?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, it literally felt like it could have been the other. I mean,
wow,
it was so bad. Yeah, it was all steps. It was all steps. It was like, you know, but it wasn't like normal steps. It was like 3 steps in on a block. So she's like, step up, step down, step up, step down. Okay, switch to the other side, do this. And then it felt like just a montage from like Batman v Superman where Batman's working out. But I'm like, no way, I just felt dead the next day. It hurt for days. I could barely walk.
Real quick, shout out to Rel McMillan in the chat. You're awesome, bro. He's one of my good pals over at the Poindexter Lounge, and so I was excited to see him in there, and we were talking and stuff, saying hi to each other, and so it's good. Good to see him.
Yeah, I saw you guys chit chatting in the chat a little bit.
Yeah, heck yeah.
So, but yeah, more or less, I just did that today, feeling pretty good. Then I was like,
cool, man.
Come on, do this for a little bit. You know, keep people coming in. People seem to like it, even though it's low effort as all hell. But
hey, man, you know what? You got to do what you got to do. You know, I have a couple of things.
Yeah.
So one, I'm living out my dream on Saturday. I have rented the theater, and I'm getting 25 people, and we are watching The Empire Strikes Back. And I'm super excited about that. And I literally have, like, it started off as just me trying to get some friends together, man. And like now I've got people from all over the country flying in to watch The Empire Strikes Back with us.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. We got all kinds of craziness planned that like I can't even tell who's going to be there, because there's insane stuff that's going to happen that people are going to see streaming in the next couple of days that they're going to go, I never thought I would see that. And it's going to be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I heard you talk about that, and I thought about looking into how much a ticket would be to fly out
dude,
there.
You should have, man. That would have been awesome.
But it's one of those things where it's so difficult right now with the kids.
Yeah.
To get away. I mean, so I just like you know, because it's Michigan, which is not. I would love to go to Michigan. I've never been.
Okay.
And you know, I've been to Wisconsin.
You just doxed me. No,
Sure, yeah. Never mind. You've openly talked about living in Michigan multiple times. I don't know where in Michigan
I
you
can
live.
dox myself, Jarbo, but you can't dox me.
Fine.
Just messing with you.
So you don't live in Dearborn?
No.
Got it. Wink,
yes,
wink.
I wait, hold on. Don't tell everybody I live in Dearborn. Okay, no, go ahead.
No, but I would have liked to have gone out there. It would have been a lot of fun.
Man.
Maybe at some point when we're not dealing with this kind of certain situation, it might be a bit more on the
well, I've told you a conference that I go to out in Seattle with my friends and my family that live in Seattle. I come out there. I used to come out. I've been planning on coming out there like maybe once a year at least. So like next time I come out there, dude.
Yeah, we'll hit you up. Totally.
Hit you up, man. We got to hang out. We got to go to a movie together. Like, even if you can't come here and see Empire, man, like come here. Like we'll do it up, man, and just have fun. That would be awesome. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, no, yeah. If you come to Seattle, I'm only like an hour outside of Seattle, so that's not a problem at all to get into Seattle.
Yeah.
I would love to. Again, this is like right now, just with the traveling. You know, because I mean, even when I went to go to the float therapy today, the spa, really, it's what they call themselves. They were like, they have like strict COVID precautions, you know, and so they were like doing all that stuff, and you know, I'm like, all right, I'm glad they're taking it safe, because if I'm gonna spend 90 minutes naked in a jacuzzi, you know, like by myself in the dark.
Yeah,
I would. I don't need to think about COVID to kill my vibe while I'm in there.
There you go.
Just like not thinking about the world dying.
Well, you know, so today this is a funny story. You're talking about COVID. So today is the first time since this entire thing started that I actually had like a, do I have COVID moment? Like, today, you know, like they're talking, it seems like every day new, things come out about like, if you have this, you could have COVID. If you have this, you could have COVID. You know, like today I heard for the first time, like if you have a stomach trouble, like, like diarrhea and you're throwing up, you should go get checked for COVID. Like, I'm like, really?
Well, that's where I mean, I don't know if because there's been days where I felt run down and I've legitimately had the thought like, do I have COVID?
Yeah, right.
You know?
Like, well, yeah. And so today I felt really run down. I mean, but you know me, I don't sleep. So I mean,
that is true.
It's 2:30 in the morning where I am. So in not Michigan. So I just yeah. So today, obviously, that's one of the things that they say is like you start to lose your your ability to taste and smell. And so today my tongue like felt really weird all day long, and like I could taste things, but it just was like a little strange and a little off. And it felt just weird all day. And like all day long, I'm going, am I getting sick? Like I'm like kind of testing myself. Like I'm feeling a little run down. Like, okay. And I wore a jacket. And today was one of those days where you like wear a jacket in the morning because it's like 30 degrees. And then once you get out, like the sun comes out and then it's like 60. And so like I was really warm in the afternoon. I'm like, am I just warm because I'm wearing a jacket? Or I'm like, am I feeling feverish? Like, what the heck? And then I realized, oh yeah, before I went to bed last night, I drank a really hot, like cappuccino and burned my tongue and completely forgot about it.
Yeah. I think that can happen a lot, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think like those little things we forget about, we're like, and I know like there is the element of fear that the media puts on things. And,
yeah,
and I think
but it's the first time that I had like,
in
this whole thing experienced any fear, or like concern, you know what I mean? Like that, like, oh my gosh, could I have this? Like, yeah, it just was weird, man.
I hope you don't. I hope no one gets it, but
yeah, I know. And then of course a million things go through your head. It's like I finally get to watch Empire with like all my friends on Saturday, and what the heck? What is going on? No.
Yeah, it's that last moment of like, I'm really looking forward to this thing. Wait, well, I have COVID. Oh, mother. All right, like, okay, everyone, I'm going to be wrapped
I'm okay, guys. No, seriously, no. I know I look like death, but I'm okay. I'll be all right. I'll just be over here. No, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's a weird, crazy world that we live in, for sure.
Oh yeah. And I'm just, I'm just anxious for this year to end. And then hopefully next year will be better. And I don't know. Yeah. I mean, no, like when I was doing the census, I literally would ask myself like,
oh my gosh,
like, am I gonna die today? Like and I know that sounds like hyperbolic, but when you go out to some of these places and there's like Trump signs everywhere, I'm not against it, to be honest with you. Like, I don't care, but it's like that notion of, are these people going to be the anti-government kind?
Yeah.
And
oh, dude, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. So my friend, I have a friend named Mark, and he spells he's been a musician for like 5 decades or something like that, right? Like he started in the 60s, I think, and early 70s, and he's a really great musician. He writes music. He still plays in a band, the same band that he played in back in the 70s. Like they used to open up for like Van Halen and like all these groups that came through Michigan and stuff like that. And they're still together to this day, and they still play. But he also like has a business where he writes music for commercials, and he also writes music for we actually worked on a project that was for a company that was like an HR project about like things that you could say and you can't say, like questions you can ask in an interview and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I'll never get it out of my head, because it was like there was all these things that you can't ask, and it was like, you can't ask that. No, you can't ask that. It was like just weird stuff. And it was all supposed to be done with Muppets. And it was like he was working with like the Henson Corporation. It was like weird. But the guy's really great, but he spells his name with a Q. So M-A-R-Q. And that's just his name. That's how he spells his name. It's been always how he spelled his name. And people call him Q because obviously it's a different spelling of the name Mark.
Yeah.
He's got 9 Facebook pages. 9, mind you, because he's got different, because he's got these different musical businesses and, different ways that he presents that, with the band and everything else. Facebook shut down 7 of them on Monday.
Oh, wow.
And took him off as an admin off of like something like 8 or 9 more. I got a friend request from him the other day, and I'm like, I've been friends with Mark forever. Like, like, what the heck? I just literally saw something from him. And he's like got a thing on there is like, no, that's really me. And I'm like, what the heck? But because he had that Q in his name with the whole QAnon thing and all that crap.
Oh yeah.
They cracked down on him, and Zuckerberg zuckered him. And so now he's got to they told him that is irreversible. The thing that he got, he can't even fight it. He can't do anything. Like they just mistook his page. None of his pages are political or anything like that at all. Not even close. And they literally took down everyone, his personal Facebook page with like 10 years of his own personal photos with his wife, with his family, like accomplishments, and all this stuff, all gone.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that sucks. It's the first time I've ever heard of something like that. And I was just like, holy crap. Like you would think that they would have a process for that. But
they, at this point, you never know. Like you just never know what's going to happen and like how it's going to happen or anything like that. It's Facebook is cracking down because they're under pressure to crack down from big tech. And then they're also going to, as YouTube does the same thing where they overextend, where they they overdo themselves on it. And then you're not able to do anything because they go, oh, it's permanent, blah, 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 blah. And like, but wait, hold on a second here. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. Like right now, somebody, and this is not just happening to me, it's happening to a lot of other people. Someone is going through, or someone's, and they're flagging. They're flagging everything people are doing. Anything people say that's a bit edgy or swearing. And I've been getting a lot of my streams age restricted.
This just in. Oh, that's just you, Matt.
What? That I'm age restricted?
No, that's just you flagging.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, but that's like, I woke up the other.
I got a rise out of him.
Yeah.
Finally.
I woke up.
I got it.
I woke up the other morning and it was just I got a whole bunch of messages saying like, oh, your videos have been flagged for age restriction. They've been, but these are all live streams, and I'm like, what the hell? So apparently someone is going around and very much busting, they're doing that. And it's not just me. It's like other people I know that are conservative.
Yeah.
That are having that happen to them as well. So, yeah, it's just, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild that we are where we are. It's not going to get any better, I don't think.
No.
Like, honestly, I don't really care what happens to this channel at this point. Like, I'm just going to say what I want. If they destroy it, they destroy it. Yeah, it's going to lose like 9 years of work. But to be fair, is that really a bad thing at this point? Like I can rebuild elsewhere and it might just, give me something to look forward to. It's otherwise it's just a lot of crap, and YouTube itself is going down the toilet, and whatever respect I had for the platform is almost gone at this point. It's just almost gone, because it's all the creators, they will always deal with the same problem. They always deal with the same problems, and YouTube is fully aware of this, but everything is so compartmentalized that it ends up just being this like, terrible thing that never gets fixed, and it's only getting worse. And
That's true.
Maybe what we should do, we should just go to TikTok. We should just go to TikTok.
I'm on TikTok,
right?
I have a TikTok.
You are.
I have a TikTok. I made a couple of, cute little funny, videos, and they suck, but
I've never even bothered.
I was teasing my son the other day because my sons are all on TikTok, and like I had like one more follower than him. And I was like, I messaged him. I took a screenshot, sent it to him because he's like doing all these videos of like stupid dances and stuff. And I actually posted like a bunch of my Mark Uno like things and clips on TikTok, and it got pretty hot there for a second. And then I was like, yeah, dude, I got more TikTok followers. And he's like, shut up, Dad. And then 2 days later, he comes to me and goes, look, I got one more than you now. I'm like, it took you 2 days?
Yeah, no, I Snapchat, TikTok. I'm nearing 40.
You and me, man. You and me on TikTok together. We start our own TikTok like channel, like, and just do stupid stuff between you and me, like making videos. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Well, okay. So real quick, I just got a quick message from Fowl here talking about the Giuliani thing. The actress in the Rudy Giuliani scene is 24. Yeah, she was never 15. That was just done as a way to, the quote that Borat yells at Rudy is, she is 15. She is too old for you. That's a quote that Borat yells at Rudy Giuliani in that clip. You been hearing about this one?
No,
Enosh?
I've not heard. No.
So for Borat 2 comes out tomorrow night on Amazon Prime.
Heck yeah.
There's a scene where they kind of lure Rudy Giuliani to a hotel room under the guise of being interviewed by a young conservative reporter.
Okay.
She then invites him back up to the room and takes off like his microphone. He lays on the bed, and this is here. I'll show you the
what?
Yeah. Here's the image. This is the image going around right now.
Oh my God.
Now his hands are clearly in his pants, and he says that he is tucking in his shirt after she was taking out the microphone. That's what he says. It doesn't look that way, to be fair, but you know what?
Can they release that though without his permission?
Yeah, they apparently were able to. I mean, they were able to get it through all the sensors and get it through everything else they needed to get it through.
Oh my gosh!
So
that just feels like it's opening it up to. Man, I don't know. But that does look pretty damning.
Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see. But actually,
I'm gonna get going. But one last little question. Do you remember an 80s movie? Because I got to ask you a movie question before I go. Alligator. Television movie, Alligator.
No, I've never seen that one. I might have heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Got to watch it. One of my favorites as a kid. Family goes to Florida, comes back, flushes a little baby alligator down the toilet. There's of course, an evil corporation that has, like radioactive animals that they're doing tests on and stuff, and they're putting them in the sewers. Alligator starts eating on those animals, turns into like an 80-foot long alligator, like starts wrecking havoc in like 80s style with like really horrible looking alligator props and tails that fling around and like knock people into, the woods, like knock people like 20 feet, stuff. Awesome stuff. I know you like cheesy, like scary stuff. And one of the best scenes is these kids like have their friend blindfolded on the diving board of their pool, and they're like trying to get him to jump in, and he's like, "No, I don't want to jump in. Like, I don't want to do that." And they're like, "Oh, come on, what's it going to be?" And then like you find out the alligator's in the pool.
Reminds me of that one movie Slugs. That was a horror movie about cannibalistic slugs.
Mm-hmm.
So good crazy creature features from back in the day. But Ashley, I am gonna wrap it up, guys, because I do have to get to bed here. It's almost midnight, and I do appreciate everyone coming on in. We'll be on. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow night because I'm probably gonna be watching Borat. Amazon's doing an early screening of it that I got a ticket to, and then there's also the debate. So I might come on after the debate if it happens. We'll talk about that. But in the meantime, thanks everyone for coming on in, and we'll talk tomorrow. Have yourself a great day, guys, and peace out.